And let me see. Yeah. Okay. So by the way, I think this was connected through one of the managers in 4K Trey or NBA, whatever you want to call it. Salute to Fee. I think Fee kind of set this up, and I'm glad that this happened. As much as y'all might think Akademiks is an antagonist and a provocateur, I don't like to see two people who I like going at it. Now, if it's two niggas I don't like, go at it all day. Like, I'm not no saint. Let's not do that. But I'll give you some backstory to it. Druski made a comment. I haven't talked to him. I don't think he knew what the hell he was really saying, but he was trying to be funny. And oftentimes you get people, like, I've done it too. You know what I mean? Shit, they got some whole shit floating around. Like, everybody's running on the blogs. Akademiks say he's going to be testifying on Lil Baby. You see, I'm glad I've elevated to a new sphere in how I look at everything, right? The reason why I don't even give that life, or I haven't even responded to it. Usually I respond instantly. You know I don't even respond to it? Because you can't change a hater's opinion on you. And a motherfucker who lacks critical thinking won't even if you break it down, won't even understand. Now, first and foremost, if you didn't realize that was a joke, sorry to tell you. But secondly, here's the thing. Imagine thinking that if that nigga caught a Rico, I'm talking about Lil Baby, that I would be needed to testify on him when he literally rapped it on an album that's about to go like gold in 2 weeks and platinum in like a month. No, my nigga, like, yo, this is what I hate about the streets when it comes to hip hop. It's like everybody's two-sided or two-faced, and even the people who ain't in the streets act like they got to follow street code. Number one, I'm not a gangster. Okay? Number one, I'm not a gangster. Let me just put that out there. Number one, I'm not a gangster. Number two, everybody acts like, and I hate when they do this with hip-hop, they blame everybody else but the nigga who's doing the dumb shit. Yo, a nigga killed 15 people on the block. You know who they blame? Yo, who snitched on him, bro? Yo, who snitched on him? Yo, who told on him, bro? Why he locked up? Free, bro. Bro, he rapped the song and named all 15 niggas he killed. Like, what are we talking about here, people? We got to be some type of smart with this. You know what I mean? Again, this is the reason why who cares about addressing it? Because, again, the people who have critical thinking would be like, well, if Lil Baby ever did get indicted, you know what I would be saying? He snitched on himself. You can't rap about niggas getting touched, my nigga. That's how you go to jail. You feel me? Nigga, I trip and fall. They might be like, well, that's proof that nigga got touched. You can't do that. So again, that's not me snitching. Rappers just snitching on themselves. You know what I mean? And I always say salute to the queen, Fonnie Willis, who definitely did say, if y'all want to rap about crimes that you want to do or have done, get out of my county. That's what she said. So again, number one, I also put it out there. I don't think Lil Baby's doing a motherfucking thing to me. Number two, I'm definitely not in fear of Lil Baby. But yeah, if people want to run with that, I don't care either. You see, rappers got to be fragile about this whole little, oh, he's telling shit. I don't give two fucks. Okay? I don't care. So anyway, that was a little tangent. But Druski said some shit about Youngboy's baby mom. He didn't appreciate it. Youngboy was very upset. I had talked to Youngboy that time, and I know y'all might think as I was saying, I just like to spark beef off. I haven't told Youngboy. I said, Youngboy, I'm pretty sure, bro. Like, he's one of them funny niggas who just try to make a joke out of everything. I get people like that, because sometimes I try to make a joke out of everything, right? I said, yo, I know Druski. I could reach out, and I'm pretty sure, like, I don't think he got an ego like that. I think he'll apologize if he knows you're offended, bro. I don't think it's that serious. At the moment, Youngboy did not want to hear it. He didn't want to, he was just like, nah, don't reach out to him, blah, blah. And what I think probably happened is that his manager probably connected that up, and I'm pretty sure an apology happened behind closed doors. I'm almost positive. And not out of, oh, Druski got bitched. Because that's the thing about the internet. The internet would challenge your ego so much, it makes you gotta crash out, right? It will make you be like, oh, word, you apologizing? Oh, you a hoe. No, like the nigga's a comedian. He's just trying to get a joke off, but he didn't know he's joking on somebody that is very close to somebody else that, you know what I mean, isn't really a public figure. So yeah. You know what I mean? And also with somebody who just had a child, you know what I mean? There's some sensitive topics with that. And I think he apologized, and I'm glad that, you know, whether I was involved or not, I'm glad that it turned into this.
Yo.
True, bro.
Yo.
What you supposed to be doing over here?
Fuck. Yo, dog.
Hey, say, bro.
Hey, man, you know.
Hey, look, you got me on here. Don't get the plan.
No, hey, man.
Don't make the joke. Hey, don't make the joke out of me, bro.
Hey, listen, man. I wanted you to join Could Have Been Records. No, now we're here, and I mean, what do I say, brother? I think you the epitome of what we want down here. Could Have Been Records, and
You the epitome.
If you are you open to leaving 4K Trey?
I'm not NBA or 4K trade.
You're not neither one of those. Okay. All right. Well, with that being said, man, hey, look, we got a position down here. You could be the CEO. We could take over this shit for real. Cause with your type of person you are, man, I'm telling you, dog, we take over the world together. You feel me? Type shit. Like the money, how does the money sound? Like if we do like an 80-20.
80 my way?
No. See, down here Cookman Records, things are flopped a different way. You follow me? It wouldn't come 20 is still a good number though. You know, you follow me? But I could probably do 70-30. Your favorite.
I will get back at you on that.
You can get back at me. Or let's say you want to be a CEO at the label.
Stand up, bro. Let me see your outfit, fine.
You say you gonna see what?
Let me see your outfit. Stand up.
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's something about a young boy that just inspire fear in everybody. Like, I don't think this is like a sketch, so I don't think Druski's like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. But it's something about number one. I think it's Louisiana niggas. They talk so slow and relaxed, and it's so smooth. I don't know, man. You kind of feel threatening.
Shit.
Hey, you doing these drugs?
You said what?
You doing the drugs?
Yeah, nah. This cigar.
Drink the liquor?
Yeah. Hey, now I indulge. We drink a little. You drink? You smoke though, don't you?
Cigarette shit.
Cigarettes and shit?
Yeah.
Now, Could Be Records get you all these Could Be Records get you all these cigars and shit, bro. This shit take all the pain away.
You got your own cigar?
Yeah. I put you on this shit for real. What does a CEO at the label sound like?
Sound wonderful.
I'm digging that. But, you know, I mean, you don't seem too happy about nothing I'm saying, but hey, look, man, you know, what can I do to make it better for you?
Make it a 90-10 deal.
You want 90-10? 90-10? 90-10. Shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. She down here, man. I wouldn't even do that for my old mama, nigga. You follow me?
Hold up.
Hold up. So what happens now?
That nigga looked around the room. He said, "What happens now?"
They kind of got me scared a little bit. You feel me? Like, what that's supposed to be? All right. I mean, where we go from here, y'all? You know? Shit.
Anyway, I don't think there's no issues with them. I'm glad they had that little moment. I'm glad they had that little moment. All right. Watch Kodak's part. Druski and Kodak. Yo, you know what I want to see? Like, and tell me, like, spam hate or spam real. If I'm hating, just spam hate. If I feel like how maybe you feel, you spam real. I feel like Druski already graduated this whole comedian on the gram shit. And honestly, I want to see my boy like in a movie, or I want to see him like doing stand-up, bro. You get what I mean? Like, I would love to see him sell out like a theater at this point. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of how I remember when DC Young Fly was just like killing it online. He was the best roasting nigga. Like, he was killing everybody. And then, like, you know what I mean? It never got stale, but it was just like, all right, bro, what's the next thing? Now, granted, Druski is doing some big things. He got a lot of partnerships, a lot of brand stuff going on. And also, you know, I think J. Cole brought him on a tour and he did like a set to start up. But I want to just see Druski just by himself. Is that hate? Somebody say he does. No, I didn't say he doesn't do stand-up, but I've never seen or heard of a Druski show. You know what I mean? Like, essentially, it's not necessarily stand-up if you're hosting. Somebody said they wanted DC to be I thought DC was going to be the next Chris Tucker. I don't think you can have a next Chris Tucker. I don't think you can have a next Chris Tucker. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think the closeness to how DC Young Fly is to Chris Tucker, I don't think that's going to help him. You get what I mean? Because you got to think about what made Chris Tucker Chris Tucker. I think that the last regular movie he did before them Rush Hour movies was like Money Talks. You get what I mean? Like, for DC to become anywhere near Chris Tucker, he needs a Friday. He needs like one of those classic moments. And I think that's just what's missing right now. And by the way, maybe my optics are all wrong. You know what I mean? Again, when I look at comedians, even online, I always think y'all eventually got to get to the stage. And that might just be off of even like my own like aspirations, because whether I do comedy on a stage eventually, shit, I do want to do like, you know, live events where it could be live podcast or live whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Someone said Chris Tucker did stunts. You wildin'. All DC Young Fly movies are corny. I think I've seen one of them. Now, you know, I've watched 85. So play this. DC Young Fly is in his bag on 85 South Show. I just don't know if that's the cultural phenomenon. Like, I'm wondering, like, for a new comedian, how do you get to be Chris Tucker? How do you get to break into Hollywood to be the next Kevin Hart? That's all I'm asking. And obviously, I know you love these guys, and I love them too, but I'm thinking about the next. Yo, let me bring myself back into it. I remember when I was just doing YouTube and I was doing mad videos a day. Like, I always thought to myself, how do I break out of this cycle of just having to get on here and I was doing 7 videos a day, that I could be like, possibly be in the running for some of these bigger opportunities. You get what I mean? And I thought, well, you got to get on the radio. Like that's a progression up. The radio was starting to look funny at that point. I got on Everyday Struggle. I don't care what people say about Everyday Struggle. I don't care even, whatever happened on Everyday Struggle. I owe a lot of my rise to Everyday Struggle. I needed that to go another level up. So I guess I'm asking with a lot of these comedians, I'm like, yo, the goal, or I don't know if it's their goal. I knew it was my goal when I got in. I just want to make it all the way to the top. I wanted my face on billboards. So I'm saying about these comedians, how did they get to the point where they're fucking selling out Radio City Music Hall? Or they're in these huge movies that have become like cultural classics? How do you become the next Kevin Hart? Does that make sense? Them times is gone for comedians. Them times is gone for comedians. It was hard back then to make niggas laugh on stage. That's interesting. I was supposed to see Michael Blackson live. And those dudes, I hear, like, I've never seen them live, but I hear them niggas just classic in like on stage. Anyway, whatever. All right, let me try to find the Kodak part.